welcome back. In this step, let's focus on saving the updates to your to-dos list. So what do you want to do? When user clicks submit button, we want to be able to save the details back. Let's go ahead and create a new method for that. So just like we had the add new to do method, we'll need to have the update to do method. So update to do, and this would be update to do as well. However, the method here is post. To be really clear, I'll actually add in here method is equal to get. When you want to show the update to do page, you would send a get request, and this is the method. When you'd want to execute, when you want to submit the update to do page, you'd want to update the to do, and this is the method we'd want to make use of. So this is for post, this is for get. Now that we added in other attribute, we need to make it very specific in here, saying this is value. Value is equal to update to do. Cool. I'll use the same logic in here. Result.has errors return 2. So if there are any errors in the binding, then return the to do page back, get the name from the model. Instead of adding the to do, what we want to do in here is to update the to do. So we want to create a new method to update the to do as well. So I'll say to do service dot update to do, and I would want to pass in the to do details to it. Do a control 1 or command 1 and create the update to do method in the to do service. One of the approaches to implementing the update to do would be to find the right to do is by finding the right to do and slowly updating the details into it from here. I'll take a shortcut in here. What I'll do is I'll delete by ID. So I'll delete the to do with that specific ID first. So to do.get ID. So what we are doing, deleting that to do. And once the to do is deleted, I can go ahead and say to do's.add to do. This should be an easier way of doing it. Not the most efficient way, but this is easier code to write. So delete by ID, to do.get ID. So this would delete the to do and we are adding it in. So to make the change, we are deleting the existing value from the list and adding a new value. Let's save this. Let's go back to the to do controller, save this. And once the update is done, you want to redirect to the list to do's page. Now let's go back to the list to do's page. Let's click update and let's click submit on Learn AWS. It says at least 10 characters because Learn AWS does not have 10 characters. So instead of Learn AWS in the starting list, what I'll do is I'll add in a few more characters. So, or I'll say get AWS certified and save this. This has more than 10 characters. I don't want the starting list of to-dos to have errors. So let's go back. Let's go back. Yep, the update is now reflected. Let's say update, get AWS certified, now, and say submit. Awesome. Get AWS certified 1 is coming in here. However, I see that the target date value is lost. The target date value is lost because we are not actually populating it in the form in here. So we are not putting target date in here. That's the reason why the target date is getting lost. Another thing which we did not put in here is the username as well. So username in that bin will also be lost. For the username, I don't want to put it as a hidden variable. What I'll do is I'll take the username from the model and set it into the to do. So I'll say to do.set username and save this down. Have set the username. The only thing which is pending now is the target date. Let's see how to fix that in a subsequent step. Right now, most of the important features around our to-dos are working. However, there are a few rough edges we will handle in the subsequent steps. I'm sure you are having a great journey, and I'll see you in the next step.